Before the intervention by the Buhari administration on coming to power, Yobe, as one of the frontline states affected by insurgency, has had a fair share of destruction to lives, livelihoods, and critical infrastructure. Governor Ibrahim Gaidam said with the restoration of relative peace across the state, honor should be given to whom it is due, hence his thank you visit to President Muhammadu Buhari.
For the past 2 years or so, we have not had any attack by the insurgents in Yobe State. All our IDPs have returned to their bases and resumed their normal businesses.
Efforts, he said, are now intensified towards the resettlement, rehabilitation, and reconstruction of the damaged infrastructure, which is beyond the capacity of the Yobe State government.
Some of our people lost their livelihoods, their farms, homes, etc. The federal government, through the presidential committee, may assist them to reconstruct or rebuild their houses so that they can start their normal life.
Governor Gaidam made a case for the reimbursement of 13 billion naira, estimated to have been expended by the Yobe State government in support of the fight against insurgency when it lasted. His Sokoto State counterpart, Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, is more concerned about the prospects of hydrocarbon deposits in the Sokoto Basin, which he believes is sufficient enough to last up to 30 years, and pleaded with President Muhammadu Buhari to ensure exploration.
I have had cause to brief Mr. President of the need for the federal government to continue to support that endeavor, which we believe will help in not only the more provision of oil and gas that we believe is very much in abundance in that basin, but also in bringing about agricultural revolution in the area. Because if you have gas, if you have, it will support the power supply of the area, and which will in turn also influence and enhance agro-allied industries that are likely to come on board, which in turn will also have a very positive impact economically on the lives and the well-being of the people that are along the basin.
President Buhari also received Governor Muhammadu Buhari of Jigawa State, where strategies towards deepening the economic diversification drive away from oil were discussed.
We have been successful in reducing the cost of fertilizer. Then there are other inputs like agrochemicals and fungicides, as well as mechanization on agriculture. So we want to look at that angle too, to see how best we can reduce the cost of input to the farmer, so we can make farmer competitive. If we are producing rice, we are comparing ourselves with Thailand, what is happening in China, and see how we can compete favorably in rice production, for example. If we are on wheat, we look at what America is doing. If we are on sesame seed, we look at what Ethiopia is doing, so that we'll create competitiveness for our farmers and be sure that whatever initiative Mr. President comes up with, it remains sustainable. He's happy with the suggestions, and he encourages us to work hard and to be sure we save this country.
Governor Badaru Abubakar used the opportunity to debunk media reports on alleged plan by the Jigawa State Assembly to impeach him, describing them as baseless, unfounded, and mischievous. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.